welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking the wildly complex legal framework of software licensing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Legal stuff can be dry, but this is the absolute foundation of how we protect our digital creations and how we can legally leverage third-party code without getting into serious trouble. So let's get into it.
Picture this for a second. Imagine you just spent 6 solid months burning the midnight oil, literally pouring your sweat and tears into building this revolutionary piece of code. You finally launch it into the world, and then boom, someone just takes it. What actually happens next? Do you have any real recourse? How do you stop them? Or on the flip side, how do you officially give people permission to use it exactly the way you want them to?
Well, don't panic at the legal jargon. Here is our roadmap to figure all of that out today. 1. Why licenses matter. 2. Copyright and intangible goods. 3. Proprietary, the locked door. 4. Copyleft, the viral license. 5. Permissive, maximum flexibility. And 6. Compatibility and business risks.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, Why Licenses Matter.
The actual legal framework behind all of this is a totally dense, intimidating web of rules, exceptions, and crazy fine print. It really is like a giant puzzle. But honestly, you don't need a law degree to navigate it. We're going to distill this whole thing down to the absolute core concepts, so you know exactly what matters to you as a creator or a user.
Moving right along to Section 2, Copyright and Intangible Goods.
We have to understand a crucial dilemma that separates the digital world from the physical one. Think about a tangible good, like a physical bicycle. If someone steals your bike, well, your bike is gone. The theft is incredibly obvious. But copying intangible goods, like digital code or an MP3 file, that leaves the original perfectly intact. The owner still has their code, but now someone else has an exact, flawless replica. And that fundamental difference is exactly what makes theft in the digital age so incredibly easy and almost invisible.
And because of that exact difference, because endless, flawless copying is just so easy, copyright law automatically steps in. Listen to this. The very moment you write your code and save it, boom, copyright applies. You don't even have to register it to get basic protection. It instantly gives you exclusive legal control over how your work is copied, modified, and distributed. It is literally an invisible shield protecting your intangible goods.
But what happens when you actually want people to use that code? That is exactly where the EULA comes in, the End User License Agreement. Come on, we've all rapidly scrolled past 100 of these and blindly clicked accept, right? But as the creator, this EULA is your contract. It dictates the specific rules of the game for absolutely anyone interacting with your software.
Okay, let's look at the different types of rules, starting with Section 3, Proprietary, the locked door.
So, with proprietary software, here's the deal. You aren't actually buying the software itself. You're just buying a highly restricted right to use it behind a locked door. You absolutely do not own it. The source code is completely closed off from you. There are incredibly strict limits on how many computers you can install it on or how you can even use it. And trying to peek under the hood, reverse engineering is strictly forbidden. Think of it like renting a car with the hood totally welded shut. You can drive it, sure, but you definitely can't touch the engine.
But what if you want to pry that door open? Enter FOSS, free and open source software. Now, there is a massive misconception here revolving around the word free. We aren't just talking about getting something for $0. Free, in this specific context, refers to freedom. The freedom to read the code, modify the code to fit your exact needs, and then distribute those changes to the world. It's free as in free speech, not necessarily free beer.
Which brings us to a major faction of open source in Section 4. Copyleft, the viral license.
Copyleft is this absolutely brilliant legal mechanism designed for one primary goal: to guarantee that open source software stays open source forever. It essentially ensures that no matter who uses the code down the line or how popular it gets, it can never, ever be locked away behind a proprietary door again.
And the way copyleft enforces this is through a viral contagion effect. The rule is incredibly strict. If you modify or distribute copyleft code, you must release your new version under the exact same terms. If you take free code and build on top of it, your new creation is legally infected. You are legally required to share your modified version openly. You can't just take free code, improve it, and then suddenly turn around and sell it as a closed proprietary product. That freedom spreads virally to all derivative works.
On the flip side, we have Section 5, Permissive Maximum Flexibility. So unlike the super strict share-alike rules of copyleft,
Permissive licenses basically say, hey, do whatever you want. They grant maximum flexibility to the user. You can take permissive code, change it, build a massive product around it, and yes, you can even lock your brand new creation behind your own proprietary door. You don't have to share your improvements with the world if you really don't want to.
Let's actually contrast these two philosophies side by side. While copyleft's core focus is keeping the code completely free forever, permissive is all about maximizing freedom for the end user. Copyleft demands that viral share-alike requirement, whereas permissive simply says do whatever you want. And if you spend any time on GitHub, you'll definitely recognize the big examples. GPL represents the classic copyleft, while MIT and BSD stand out as incredibly common permissive licenses.
Finally, let's look at what happens when all of this collides in the real world. Section 6, Compatibility and Business Risks.
Look, today when you build a startup, a mobile app, or some cutting-edge AI tool, you're almost certainly not writing every single line of code from scratch. We are all borrowing various pieces of open-source code from all over the internet. But doing that creates a massive legal puzzle known as license compatibility. This is the legal ability to combine different pieces of software into a single cohesive project without breaking anyone's specific rules.
And guys, the stakes for businesses here are staggeringly high. If you're building a proprietary product that you intend to sell and just one of your developers accidentally drops a single piece of viral copyleft GPL code into the project, you have a massive, massive problem. Because of that viral contagion effect, you might literally be legally forced to open source your entire proprietary product and give it away for free. No joke, this has actually happened to major corporations. This is exactly why thorough legal audits of all code bases are absolutely essential before launching a product.
So I want to leave you with this final critical thought to ponder today. Take a good hard look at the code powering your projects right now. Do you actually know what legal contagions might be lurking in your own codebase? Are you perfectly secure? Or is there a viral copyleft license hiding in some random third-party library, just waiting to force your proprietary secrets out into the open? Might be time to check those licenses.